Welcome to The Remnants. Let's dive deep into biblical teachings and stories. The Bible has stood the test of time and has brought us a glimpse of individuals that has either done good or bad in their lives, or throughout their lives maybe. These people have taught us valuable lessons, also have given us insightful understanding about God's grace and mercy, and even goodness upon these individuals. I have chosen 7 of these individuals to highlight, not for their goodness or their benevolence, but for their outer wickedness and defilement towards God and his love and testament. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3 verse 16. Number 7. The first on this dreadful list is Cain. He brought wickedness into the world by committing the first murder, driven by jealousy and resentment towards his brother Abel. Cain killed him out of anger and jealousy. His wickedness lay in the lack of remorse and disregard for human life. Abel was a righteous man, born in a fallen world which was no fault of his own, one of the first offspring mentioned in the Bible that Adam and Eve bore. Cain's wickedness caused him to hurt his brother. However, his very nature held no remorse for this dreadful act. He showed this by not acknowledging or repenting for his brother's life. His pride made him become an outcast. The Bible does not tell us how Cain died. After killing Abel, Cain was cursed to be a restless wanderer away from God's presence and was unable to work the ground as he had before, since the ground would no longer yield him crops. Genesis 4 verse 11 to 12. Fearful of being killed by others, Cain complained to God that, "My punishment is more than I can bear." Genesis 4 verse 13. God granted Cain a mark that would protect him from being murdered by another, and stated that if anyone kills Cain, he will suffer vengeance 7 times over. Genesis 4 verse 15. Number 6. Herod the Great. Known as Herod, lived during the 1st century BC. He ruled as a vassal king under the Roman Empire, primarily in Judea, modern-day Israel-Palestine. Herod was born around 73 BC in Idumea, southern region of modern-day Israel. He belonged to the Idumean dynasty, which had converted to Judaism. In 40 BC, with the support of the Romans, Herod was appointed as the king of Judea, succeeding his father and uncle. Herod was known for his ambitious architectural projects, which aimed to enhance the infrastructure of Judea and solidify his own power. He expanded the Second Temple in Jerusalem, transforming it into a grand structure known as Herod's Temple or the Herodian Temple. His defilement held no boundaries, drunken in power and lust. His ego has driven him insane to fathom entering a boxing match with the Most High God. To maintain his authority, he formed political alliances with Rome, including his close relationship with Emperor Augustus. He also developed connections with foreign rulers, such as Cleopatra of Egypt and Mark Antony, in order to gain their support. And to maintain his sovereignty, the great Herod held back nothing and would went great lengths and breadths to do so. According to the Gospel of Matthew, when Herod heard about the birth of Jesus from the wise men, he felt threatened and ordered the execution of all male children in Bethlehem who were 2 years old or younger. The Bible did not expand upon how wicked of a slaughter this was, but here we have a ruler ordering the destruction of the innocent so that his kingdom can go on uninterrupted. Herod destroyed thousands of babies, drunken and delusional to think his kingdom could outlast the test of time. Herod had numerous wives and children, which often caused internal conflicts and power struggles within his family. Most notably, his marriage to Mariamne, a Hasmonean princess, and the love-hate relationship with her and their sons were filled with drama, culminating in Herod executing several family members, including Mariamne. Herod's reign was marked by increasing paranoia and cruelty. He died in 4 BC due to an illness, possibly related to kidney disease, although some sources suggest it was poisoning. Before his death, Herod stated that his kingdom should be divided among 3 of his surviving sons, Archelaus, Antipas, and Philip. However, after Herod's death, the Roman Emperor Augustus intervened and divided Herod's kingdom differently, creating 4 regions under direct Roman rule. 5. Nimrod, the great hunter, the mighty warrior who has conquered both men and beast. This character, unlike any other than Satan, had established in his heart to overthrow God's kingdom in heaven. Nimrod was the great